Cancer, this is your energy check-in love reading. We're tuning into the person on your mind or your current situation and the energy unfolding for you right now. Let's see what wants to come through. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Cancers, please. Okay, your energy, the King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. All right, your person, the Ace of Wands in reverse. All right. They're viewing you as the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, okay, Cancer. I think you have somebody here who maybe rejected you, but now they're confused and they're really feeling like they missed an opportunity with you. And we see the Five of Cups. Okay. Disappointment here, and we have the Eight of Swords. So a lot of my Cancers, I feel like you've really been going through it here, but I also think you've been holding it together with the King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. You've been focused more on the cerebral side of things. You've been focused on your work. It feels like from the outside you're coming off as not super emotional about this, but I do think when there's that downtime, Cancer, you do think about this, or you're actively trying not to think too much about this, but it does seem to kind of pop up like before you go to bed or when you feel, when you feel alone. I do think you keep replaying things over and over again. It does look like this person may have rejected you, Cancer. But like I said, I think now they're realizing they really messed up here. The King of Swords. I mean, some of you maybe rejected this person, but let's see. You're in this King of Swords energy. Why are my Cancers in this King of Swords energy, please? Ace of Cups, yeah. I think you love this person, or you really loved this person. I feel like you still might see potential here, or you may be mourning or grieving the potential with this connection with this person. And you're viewing them as the Page of Pentacles. So some of my Cancers, you're waiting, because he's kind of like looking up, like waiting for a message, waiting to see if this person is going to take action. Some of you might feel it deep down, like, oh, they're not done here. This connection's not done. It's not over. But I also feel like with the Page of Pentacles, you're seeing this person. They could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I think you're seeing this person like he's also kind of holding back, leaning back. He's holding this pentacle like they never really truly invested. And although we see, it's interesting, this dog in the background there, Cancer, it's like, dogs oftentimes represent like loyal companions, but this dog is kind of like sniffing around another tree, sniffing around, getting a little bit sidetracked. So I feel like more than anything, you're in your head because you may feel like you don't know how to read this situation, or you misjudged this situation. You saw a lot of potential. You may have even been in love with this person, and you may even see potential again here, or you're questioning whether or not there's actual potential here. And I think some of you may be waiting for a message, waiting for an apology, or waiting to see what they do next. But for the most part, in the King of Swords, though, it's like a lot of you, though, despite that part of you that is like curious about what they're going to do next, and if there could be, a round two here. I mean, I do think a lot of my Cancers, though, you're actually quite in alignment, and you're not holding your breath, because I feel like this Eight of Swords energy comes in these moments when you're alone, or you're not working, or you're about to go to sleep. And that's kind of when these emotions like really bubble up to the surface. All right, with the Ace of Wands energy in reverse, it feels like this person rejected you, Cancer. Page of Cups. We do see in this particular Page of Cups 3 people. I can't show you all of it because of YouTube guidelines, but there's 3 people here. And this Page of Cups I don't always find super trustworthy in this particular deck, because he's kind of like, he's got Peter Pan syndrome. Now again, male or female, it doesn't matter. My readings are not meant to be gender specific. But I feel like there is something here that you couldn't trust emotionally about this person. I'm also getting some of my Cancers, there may have been somebody lingering around this person that you didn't trust. Maybe they had a friend that you were like, are you really just friends? You know, or I don't know, like, yeah, maybe you didn't feel like this person's attention was 100% on you, Cancer. Let's see. They're showing up as the Tower in reverse, so they may have moved away to avoid disaster here. Now, I do think this person has or had sweet feelings for you. I mean, I think they still do because they're still feeling kind of confused. I don't think they've fully let this go, but I also think this is somebody who's kind of avoidant. So rather than telling you what was really going on, it's like they just cut things off. Or instead of dealing, you know, wanting to put in the hard work, or when things got hard or things got a little bit sticky here, they just were like, "Oop, I'm dipping. I'm out of here." Okay, Aries, Scorpio energy. And we see the Eight of Cups. Yeah, this person walked away, but they haven't fully let go of you. They haven't fully let go of this connection. All right, with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it's interesting because it's like they're seeing you as a missed opportunity. So some time and some distance here, Cancer, has made them realize that, I might have really fucked up here. Okay, excuse my language. King of Pentacles in reverse. They see you not investing. You definitely didn't chase this person, or not chasing, because you're in alignment. You're in alignment. What you're doing is working through normal feelings after a breakup or a separation, or feeling a bit confused. But they are a little bit surprised, because I do think that this person was hoping or was thinking that you were going to chase. This person might also know that you were left feeling a bit drained here. Whether it's like, I don't know if they owe you money, or like you just put in a lot of effort into this connection. They kind of know they just kind of dipped, right? Like they never really energetically pulled their weight or paid you back. Ten of Swords, a painful ending. So they know that they hurt you, Cancer. And we see the World card. Yeah, but it's interesting because I feel, Cancer, this person, and this happens a lot, this person is now feeling like things are over, like there's no second chances, but they're regretting it. They're regretting like rejecting you, walking away, being avoidant, and I just feel like they're kicking themselves. And I feel like a lot of my Cancers, you probably did the heavy lifting early on after this person dipped, disappeared, broke up with you, whatever it is. And it feels like it could be like weeks or months later that this person is kind of circling back, and they're like, oh, this is really over, right? Like you're on different healing timelines for sure. Now this is Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius energy. The Seven of Cups, they're confused, and I think they spend a lot more time wondering about you. They're sad, they're disappointed. Seven of Pentacles. This person I don't think is enjoying the single life like they thought they would, or they're missing this connection, the support and the love that you gave them. This person has been focusing on their work, maybe growing their finances. There's something else coming through, but I can't say it. I mean, I can say it. I don't want to say it. But I guess I was getting some of you, this person might use medicinal marijuana. Okay, something along those lines. That's what I'm getting. I don't know that or maybe they work in like a head shop, or they work in that area. It's a really specific message coming through, but not for all of you. Maybe they grow their own plants. But I'm seeing here this person is sad. It's like they're looking down at everything they've lost, and they're still holding on to this Two of Cups. They're like wondering about their soulmate. They're wondering about you. Double sevens tell me, Cancer, that this person is definitely also getting divine guidance. They may also be experiencing a little bit of tough karma here. Okay, like I just think that it's hitting them late, Cancer. And the Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this person's restless. I feel they're losing sleep over you. I feel like they're starting to lose sleep over you. They may not have in the beginning, because I feel like this person didn't deal, and now they're losing sleep. The Five of Cups, disappointment, sadness. So it feels like you're both disappointed, but you're kind of disappointed for different reasons. This person's disappointed for their actions, for walking away, and you're disappointed because of what could have been. Ooh, we get the Devil energy in reverse, Capricorn energy. We have a lot of cards here. Yeah, this Okay, this didn't work out for a reason. It could be a divine timing issue. We have this person, possibly a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, who hasn't quite let you go. But I want you to, we're gonna dig a little bit deeper, because it does feel like this person may try to come back around, Cancer, but I'm not sure it's for your highest and greatest good. Yeah, your energy. I need to protect myself from this. 9 of Wands. I've been through a lot. I also think a lot of my Cancers, you've done a lot of healing. And so it's like when they come back around, and remember, we do have a Mercury retrograde coming up at the end of this month, which oftentimes brings exes back or brings just people back. You know, this might not have even been like a full-blown relationship. It could have been a flirtation or something. But I do think, like, my Cancers, you are going to be feeling a little bit defensive because you've worked really hard to get where you are. You've worked really hard to heal, because I feel at the beginning of this separation or this breakup or this pause, it wasn't very easy for you. And it's like now things are getting easier for you, and now it's hitting this person. All right, let's see what we need to know about them. What do my Cancers need to know about this person, please? Okay, promises. So some of you, they made some empty promises to you. Now this, I say that because this looks like those, you know, candy rings that you used to get in the little machines at the grocery stores. And the minute, they look really cool, but then they get sticky and messy when you actually start, you know, eating them. This person was coming out as a big baby, so lacking emotional maturity. Yeah, quick replies. If you were to write to this person, Cancer, they would write back immediately. But I'm not sure that's your advice here. They may be getting readings about you. Okay, or that 7/7 energy, it feels like they're getting intuitive psychic hits about this connection, things that they really need to take a look at. And we see Venmo activities. Some of you, they are paying for readings and things like that. Also, this person could be indulging a bit and overspending, going out a lot, things like that. It's just a coping mechanism here. What else do we need to know about them? Supportive. So again, I do think like this person came off as very supportive, or was very supportive in the beginning. Best friend. They may have best friends or friends around them that are supportive of them getting back together with you, Cancer, because it looks like you gave them a lot. They overspend. There's that Venmo energy. Okay, so that's some excess here. They're irresponsible with feelings, with money, and they do show empathy. They're starting to put themselves in your shoes, Cancer. But, you know, really, is that enough? I don't know. I think that's what you're going to have to decide. Is it enough? Because I don't think they put themselves in your shoes until now. And for some of you, maybe a week has passed. For others of you, it's been months. And it's hitting them. It's like a delayed hit here. So mirror, yep, this person's starting to do the introspection here. And I mean, you both are disappointed, but like I said, I feel like your disappointment is for different reasons. You're disappointed because you saw so much potential here. They're disappointed because they realize they let you go. This person is going to come in and communicate with you, Cancer. Endings bring new beginnings because they feel like there can be a breakthrough, or there can be, you know, there can be a new beginning here. I don't know, Cancer. It's going to be up to you. Yeah, because you want to be careful. We have this empath and narcissist paradigm. Again, I'm not going to go that far and say that they're a narcissist. You know what's happened here between the two of you, but I do feel like this person lacks emotional maturity. It feels like they weren't ready for a relationship, and they may have projected that you wanted too much, or that you were, you know, trying to, I don't know, use them or something like that. But I mean, that was just because they're not ready to step up in a relationship, or at least they weren't. Advice and guidance for my Cancers, please. Yeah, so I think you're still angry, you're still hurt. We have this 9 of Wands energy. You may be avoiding this person, or avoiding kind of dealing with this until you're feeling more grounded, more centered. It is important that you have strong boundaries here, Cancer, because again, this person does feel like they can come back around to you. And I don't know that they can for all of you. So we have faith, love is coming. So you do have love coming around. I mean, it could be this, I mean, it feels like this person is definitely going to try to come back around, but have faith, love is coming. There's going to be a surprise invitation or meeting. You might be hesitant about that. Of course, it could be with this person if your heart is saying, yes, this is my person, I want this. But for others of my Cancer, and this Cupid's arrow is a real Valentine's Day, a nod to, you know, the 14th of February timing, that you may have something else coming towards you. Yeah, we see love, unconditional love. You have oneness, passion, attraction, affection, unconditional love coming towards you. But that's because you're in the energy of self-love. And I think you do have every right to be guarded here, Cancer. And we see palm trees. See, Cancers, you're going to be in a stable, committed connection. You're going to be in a stable, committed connection here. And some of you, it's happening soon, or it's going to happen around, you know, Valentine's Day, which is coming up very soon. But it's like love is in the air here. But I don't know that it's going to be with this person. So let's see, clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Cancers regarding this person in this reading. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Cancers regarding this person in the reading, please. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. And that's where I think my Cancers are. You're in that King of Swords energy. You're going to get an apology. You're going to get an apology. That's for sure. I feel like we're going to get don't dismiss the red flags. And we get this relationship can stand the test of time. But I feel like that's the big question here, Cancer, because I don't feel like it's for all of you. I think you have a stable relationship coming towards you. Some of you may be with this person. Understand that everything happens for a reason, because what's going on here, it could be a rejection for your protection that's moving you towards a stable connection. This is showing you contrast. Yeah, because a lot of my Cancers, you've got a big decision to make. Does this situation align with your values and your morals? All right. Let's see what this person's very next actions are. Now, we do see that they are going to be communicating with you, but what are their very next actions within the next couple of days or within the next week? What are their very next actions here? Okay, Temperance energy in reverse. This person, remember, you know, they might need a little bit of liquid courage to reach out to you. So you could get like a drunk text, a drunk message. Not for all of you, but the Temperance energy in reverse, Sagittarius energy is like they're going to be blunt. They're going to kind of like come out of nowhere and send you a message. Yeah, let you know that they're disappointed, that they're missing you, and there's that apology. So this person is going to be coming around, Cancer, and it's going to require a big decision, whether or not this is alignment with your values and your morals. Can they give you the stability and security that you're looking for? There's that big decision, Two of Wands in reverse. All right, let's go to the Quiet Truth Oracle and see what messages, advice, and guidance Spirit has for you. Add messages. Always create new words here on this channel. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Cancers. You're not behind. Okay, so you're exactly where you need to be right now, Cancer. All right, give yourself space from this. Ooh, double confirmation, detach with love to clearly see the truth here. And step back into neutral before you make a decision. You may be in reactive mode. And again, if this person does reach out and they want to talk and you feel reactive, step into neutral before you respond or you make up your mind. And Spirit saying you're safe to wait. Yeah, the ball is in your court here, Cancer. All right, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you love and light. Take care.